1, sit up. 2, press the shoulder away. 3, hip comes up, leg comes through. Right to kneeling, good. Going back down, 1 little rotation, hip goes back, hand hits the ground. 2, leg slides through. 3, back to your back. Excellent, switch sides. This is what it looks like. Just so you get an idea of it, then we'll break it all down. 1, I was picking up the weight. There's a specific way to pick it up, put it down. Nice and safe, it'll save your shoulders. You use 2 hands, boom, this is it. Now, we're gonna press it to arm's length, and we're just gonna come right up and just work it right to standing. And that's pretty much it. And there's a lot of variations on the Turkish get up, and I'll explain why, the reason behind, I teach it this way versus other ways. Okay. So just show you on the other side, so I can stay symmetric here. So you're pressing it, elbow straight, and just coming right up. Once we're on standing, we just come back down. Okay. It's nice and easy. Nothing to it. Just like you would set it for how you set your hand for a false grip on rings, dude, it's the same thing. Get the hand in that corner and get it as deep as possible. You want it coming right across that wrist bone. Boom. It's gonna enable you to keep your wrist nice and straight, and it just sets better on your arm. Okay, so that's the first thing. When we pick it up, use 2 hands. Here, we pick it up. 2 hands. When we put it back down, real important. Okay, safety. Okay, so once we have that, we're gonna open up our chest and bring our shoulders back and down. That's it. So my wrist is straight, arms perpendicular to the floor. Open up my chest, and I press. Okay. When I come back down, I want to pull with the elbow and keep it close to my rib cage. When I press, it's right back like that. That's it. Okay. Boom. Arms nice and perpendicular. I'm not resting this on my shoulder or my bicep. It's just right there. Now notice when I'm on top, my hand's not turned that way like I'm doing a bar. It's slightly canted, just as if my hands were on a steering wheel, like 10 to 2. Okay, it should have that angle. And that angle is going to come into play when we do our Turkish get-ups. It's going to come into play when we do our military presses, and the top of the snatch, and all that. So, again, it's just like we're building good habits from the start. All right, so let's practice that. Do about 3 to 5 each side, and we'll see how that looks. You keep it like more perpendicular, keep it like off your shoulder, you know what I'm saying? There you go, man. There you go. There you go. Couple common errors, man. Dude, you're doing them both. You're doing them both. All right. All right. Couple things. One is like, once you lock that out, right? When we go up, dude, keep it locked. That's critical. What happens is, guys, sometimes they get lazy, when they're coming down, they're like, oh, and they kind of loosen up that elbow, they unlock it, which is no good. And the reason it's not good is because it's like a compound error. This is the first to go, then they're like, a lot of people think when they're coming down from the Turkish grip, they're like, I'm almost there, I'm home free, and they kind of start loosening up. So what happens is they'll go down. Instead of being nice and controlled, they go down fast. So if you have a bend in that elbow and you come down fast, boom, as soon as your back hits, and you got a bend and you got the weight in the hand, zoom, yeah, it's gonna be coming to squash your pumpkin, man. It's gonna be coming right in that. And usually you're not so smoked, but you still got a little startle flinch action going, like, ah! Your hand pops up and you can like redirect it. But you can alleviate all that by just keeping that nice and locked. You know what I'm saying? Keep it locked. It's real important as you're going up, as you're coming down. What was the other one, Mike? Oh, thanks, man. The slide, yeah. The slide. Now, if I'm here, right, I like teaching it this way. Is like hands here, you come in on it, and you come back up. When you go back down, it's the same thing. Now, some guys like to slide their arm. Okay. okay, if you're gonna slide it in that direction. Slide it so you go on that forearm. You guys with me on that? If you're gonna slide it, it should go out, maybe slightly forward, never back. You can see what kind of problems I could run into right here if you don't have good flexibility. If you're tight, man, it's gonna jack that shoulder up, you know? And that's one of the benefits of having jacked up shoulders is my technique's gotta be totally dialed on, you know? And it's like, if anything that bothers my shoulders, you know, it's eventually going to bother somebody who has good shoulders because it's going to turn your good shoulder into a bad shoulder. Is the short of it. So mine's like wicked hypersensitive if I'm jacked up. So if I'm coming here, it's just causing unnecessary stress. Dude, engage that core. That's the biggest benefit. You want to be nice and controlled. When you're going up and when I'm coming down, it should be all here. That's really what it is. And I'll tell you what, the side of your foot should almost feel like, boom, it's like glued to the floor when you're doing it correctly, okay? So we're here, inhale, then, right? Start exhaling, just like that, okay? This is a drill I used to do with my kids, which is kind of fun. And the key is, you know how to set up, right? Like,
wasn't it?
Yep, just like perfect. Excellent job. Okay, now kind of set up in position, but give me a little space first to get in there. You want to if you're gonna do it, you know, get that hand in deep, like almost like in the armpit. That's real important. Okay, excellent.
This is not part of the performance exam.
That's right. Okay, good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There you go. Perfect. And you just get a little adjustment right there. Everything's good. You good? Mm-hmm. Just coming right up. Push away. There you go. Perfect. Just right up. Boom.
Yeah, baby.
Right? Check the hip. Boom. Good job. What's that?
I said I'm the one that's sweating.
I know.